But in the kind of a psycho thing of the women, it's more like it's more like the big apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So the very big apartment. How do they call it? Like a studio apartment.
No, studios.
That's just like one big ass room.
Yes.
One big ass room. You have a kitchen there.
Yes, big
You
ass.
have you have a kitchen there. You have the bedroom there. And
Yeah, basically.
and there is no separation between it. Actually, so she has the work here, and she's she has her own relationship there, and and so actually it's all in the same period of time, so it's not separated. Do you agree, or?
I mean, I feel you on that.
So actually, when I'm working, and my girl, calling me, wanted to chat about, our life or whatever.
Yeah.
I say something like, baby, I'm busy now, I'll call you
Right.
later, because otherwise I need to,
Give her attention and
yes, and
Yeah.
otherwise I need, a lot of time to
make her feel better. Buy her flowers.
So that's the point. So the type of the cycle is different. So we cannot do it, so men cannot do it in the same way. And girls, women, they can.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't do. I mean, if you were talking if you were talking about some emotional shit with your wife during work, probably I wouldn't do that. Oh well.
Juicy Bear, you're very different. That's why I like you. You don't count. You're very different, Juicy Bear.
Oh yeah,
Look
I
at your
am
haircut.
here.
Look at your haircut. You're very different. You're special. But okay, now I said I had proof and evidence. Now, name me one society that exists right now where women are dominant in business.
I told you, it's a matter of time. It's changing now the situation.
So-
I can tell you that now, United States and in England,
That's not about future.
there are more women in business than any other country because of
Okay.
mentality, because of the culture.
Okay.
So let's just wait a little bit, and there will be more.
But how long will we have to wait before we actually see
Who cares?
women be more
That's not
dominant?
the point. I'm talking about the potential that women has on business. They have a lot of potential. It's just because of the heritage, because of the story, they can't do that now.
So what
I
you?
think it's
But
just because of changing the time, because it kind of makes sense.
I don't think the time will ever come
But
to
it's the
that
same.
where women are dominant as business.
They get more rights, so they can do that.
It's not.
Here in Russia, they don't have
that's
this
where
kind
you're-
of rights.
that's where you're
because it's
messing up.
traditional. So women is supposed to stay home, take care of children, take care of the house, and that's all.
So
See,
If
that's-
she wants, she wants for
that's
herself.
something Western
Right.
thing.
That's
some Western
right.
thing, yeah.
That's because in Russia, most women have degrees. Most women have jobs. They don't just sit and have to wait on the men. They're they do their thing out here in Russia.
Yes, but they
They're not-
Even though,
but it's not exactly.
Right.
They just survive. It's not the same.
Right,
It's not
exactly. So what I'm saying is, out here women. Sorry.
They survive because they are not allowed to do better.
No, they're not. What? Let me explain.
It's
Out
very
here in
difficult for
Russia, women
women.
are allowed to get degrees. They're allowed to get jobs. They're allowed to start businesses, and men still dominate.
They're allowed to wear trousers.
They're allowed to. I guarantee you, the average woman in Russia.
They are allowed by law, but they
That's
are
a
not
good
for
point.
the mentality.
I'm
The
just-
mentality here is very male-oriented.
Yes, I agree with that. Male-oriented mentality. I agree with that. But
So,
what I'm saying
yes.
is, the world is a big place. If you think women are better than men at business, why is there not one place in the world where women dominate business?
Again, how many times I
You
tell
can't explain it.
I
know
told
some
you.
more.
You can't-
Because of the history, male, they have physical power. So they dominate women in this way. Once that the situation is changing because of the mentality of the people, not just one man because I am the man, I'm dominating the women. No, because the cultural way, all the people should think in a different way.
I got it.
Then it's the moment when the girls get more power, and then
I got a counter for you. And this is the best counter in the world. You ready?
I'm ready for it.
You ready?
Please.
You guys ready?
I'm just so you know.
Now, you're talking to the wrong person to say that to. Because how can someone stop you from making money on the internet, for example? How can someone stop you from making money on the internet?
Nobody but you.
Nobody but you. Why do most girls not make money from their beauty on the internet? Why do I have...
You think?
Why?
You think
No,
so?
no, let me explain to you. Why do I have models trusting me to make money, trusting me to make money for them, for their beauty? Because they didn't want it, because they, either one, were scared to do it themselves, or two, they were too shy and too, oh, people are going to think bad about me. They're going to make comments. They're going to make comments under the videos. Explain it.
They're going to make bad comments.
Right.
First, do we have statistics?
What do you mean, do we have this? Are you kidding me?
No,
Look at
I'm
the
not
top-
kidding.
look at the top grossing
Second. How many
YouTubers.
girls use nicknames to appear like men just because of this business?
Wait, no.
Yeah, a lot.
The people who dominate Instagram are women. They're the most popular, but the people who make the most money from Instagram are men. Explain that.
I don't know, I don't have statistics on my hand.
I don't have statistics either, but I guarantee you the people with the most followers on Instagram are women because they're more beautiful to both sexes. But I guarantee you the people who make the most money on Instagram are men. Explain that.
Ну да, я поняла.
I don't know, I should see the statistics and I will explain you.
So that's what I'm saying. When it comes
On
to
my point of view, there are a lot of women that they know that if they have like some kind of hiding identity, they pretend to be men, they do business better than men. Just pretending.
You know, it sounds like, you know,
nah, dude.
19th century or so.
Nah, bro.
It sounds like this.
But it is.
Okay, look, let me explain this to you.
Because no one will accept that women do business
No,
on
let me handle
sex,
this one. This
on
is
models, on whatever.
this is my
Yeah.
dude. No. Why would a beautiful woman have to pretend to be a man to make money from her? I don't get that.
Because the general mentality would not accept it.
Are you kidding? Okay,
No, I'm not
so,
kidding.
Type
you're
of business.
so you're telling me that a beautiful woman on Instagram would make more money on Instagram from her beauty?
No, I'm not talking about herself or her body. I'm talking about a woman that want to make business hiring models.
Okay, no, she doesn't need to hire a model. She's a business
But she
herself. If she
But it's
wants,
not enough.
but she doesn't
She
need.
needs
How
more.
do you know it's not enough? That's what I'm saying.
Because
for
she's
example,
just one. If you have a lot of models, you get more money. It's
you're not
logical.
even if she's one. That's not necessarily at all. This is my business. You guys are in the wrong place right now. You're talking to the wrong person. I can explain this from day one. Look, I have a model called Miss Princess Diva. She's 18 years old. When I first started talking to her, she was 17. She was doing YouTube, Instagram for years, never made a dime. She was just having fun. I said, when you turn 18, call me. When she turned 18, she called me. Now she makes thousands a month because I'm teaching her how to do business. Another lady of a certain age, her name is the Annie Angel. Same thing, she's older than Princess Diva. She never made a dime from any of that shit she put on the internet. Once she met me, she started making thousands. She never thought about it. Why? Because it's a lot of women's nature to be taken care of. It makes a lot of sense. If the men are stronger, why isn't it natural for us to take care of the women? It makes perfect sense. If men are stronger, we go to war, we do all this, like Russians know from World War II. The men were doing what? Out fighting. The women were doing what? They were at home making weapons for the men to use to protect the country. So that's how it works for most places in the world. The men are dominant for a reason. And so because the men are dominant, we're supposed to take care of the women, we're supposed to provide for women. It's not natural for women to think, okay, I gotta go make money. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, I gotta go make money and take care of my family. It wouldn't make sense, even naturally. That doesn't make sense. Now, of course, some women want to do that. Oprah, whoever the fuck. But the average woman doesn't feel the need to go out and make money. And plus, to add to it, men are horny as fuck. We're horny as fuck. So when we're thinking about making money, we're not just thinking, yeah, I'm going to be set. It's, yeah, I'm making money. And I'm going to get a lot of girls.
This is negative. This is negative.
But it's still good for the
Because,
man.
no, because you cannot separate. This
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Being horny is
No.
still feeling. It's still a feeling.
Yes, and?
But that's good.
A girl can separate it.
No, that, you're not
It's
understanding.
easier. We are horny and we are
That's not bad for business.
driven by this feeling.
It depends.
But the girl, no.
No, it depends.
She doesn't need it.
It depends if you cross
She
the
doesn't
line.
need, you
She
know,
doesn't need it, but we
she
have it
doesn't horny
automatically.
or-
So let me explain. I got this one. This one's easy.
No, I mean separate.
You don't need to
For
separate.
the girls, it's easier.
Why do you need to
That
separate?
was the point about it.
Why do you need to separate? It depends on what you do. So, for example,
Yeah, of
if
course.
all the business
We are talking about the old spheres. I mean, all the spheres. Not just.
Okay, we'll talk about all the
sexual
okay,
stuff.
right, I agree with you.
You want to make business, I don't know, for childish stuff.
Okay, right, I agree
Why
with you.
women should be better than a man?
I will explain to you. I will explain to you. I got this. Trust me, I got this. I got this. So let's say.
Man, I want to go out.
No, okay, no. I got him 100%.
Okay.
You're talking about, let's say I have a business for children. I take care of children, I teach children. But I'm driven by horniness, most likely by the parents of the children. Pay attention. By the parents of the children, single moms, whatever. Now, if I'm driven by horniness, if that horniness is driving me to a positive direction, helping my business to grow, how is it bad? If I'm getting a lot of single
It's not
moms,
gonna-
how is it bad?
It's bad because you're not focused on children. You're focused on.
It
moms.
doesn't matter. I'm focused on business because I want
About the
moms.
feelings.
We're talking. You can talk about the feelings, but the feelings have to be negative. Show me how the feelings are negative. So, for example,
Because you're more focused. You're more focused on hunting girls
Okay.
than not taking care about children.
But you're not-
While a woman knows exactly what children need, so she can
So,
be more focused
I
than man.
suppose-
That's-
No.
No,
You're missing the point. You're missing the point. I'm going to explain. I got
I'm
this.
missing the even.
You're missing it.
No.
No.
So you will have a lot of it today. You will have enough.
No.
I need
He's
yours
not
for my
gonna know
channel.
this. No, he's wrong. He's absolutely wrong. And you're wrong.
No,
I'll
so,
explain it. Because I did it myself. I'm a perfect example. My whole business in Russia was because I like Russian
For children?
girls.
I'm not sure that.
Not children.
Okay, but we were talking about the old
Okay,
spheres, not
I
about
taught
only about
children
girls.
too. I will explain
It's so
to you.
difficult, so
I'll explain.
emotional.
No, let me explain. Just let me explain.
Let's just agree to disagree.
No, let me explain. No, let me explain. So let's say I taught children as well. I dated a few moms. Now, what matters is, like I told you before, the reality of the situation. If I'm in a business with children because I like moms, all that matters is I'm making children happy, I'm making a lot of money, I'm making parents happy. If I'm getting moms on the side, what's the problem if my business is good?
Because you're not focused on children.
But
Yes,
what does that mean?
At the
What's the
beginning.
difference?
But what's the difference? See, women, what's the difference business-wise if the business is good if I'm doing it for sex?
You won't do that better business than a woman because women will be more focused
Yeah,
on
you
children
missed
than
the
you.
point.
No, I understand what he's saying. He's saying that a man will be doing it for sex, but a woman will be doing it for business.
Because
But got
all
it
you do
twisted.
is to get more women.
So in order to get more women, what do I have to do? In order to get more women, what do I have to do?
It doesn't matter. I mean, we are talking about
No.
we're talking about the business. If you want to have a better business, you have to be focused on your business.
No, you
and you're
don't.
not focused on business. You are focused on women. that
Okay,
you want
so
to get.
what do I have to do in order to get more women with my business?
What you are doing now, for example.
I have to have good business. That's what you're missing. I have to have good business in order to get the women. That's what you're missing. So a lot of people have that mentality. They focus on what a person is doing it for. It's not what a person is doing it for, it's what the person is doing. That's what you're
But it's still
missing.
doing it for women.
It doesn't matter. So for example, if I want to make $1 million for Russia,
Okay.
and because I want women. If I go out and make $1 million, why is that different, me making $1 million, than you making $1 million just for Russia because you want to help Russia, but I'm doing it because I want to have sex with women? What's the difference if we both make $1 million?
Because I can
Expressing
succeed.
your interests.
No, it doesn't matter. What's the difference business-wise?
I know, I got your point.
Exactly.
I got your
But
point.
we
I
are
got your
talking
point.
about the feelings.
No. It's the same. I mean, it's okay. I follow him. I understand your point.
Right.
But the point is that if you want to make business because you want to get girls,
Okay.
you won't do the same good business as a person who is not focused on women but is just focused on his own
What
business.
makes you
Man,
think that? How do you know that?
I'm pretty sure about it because we have a second second.
You're talking about
You have a
motivation.
second target,
Guys,
not the first.
guys,
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
talking about
I'm not
motivation.
focusing
That's
here.
not right. You're talking about motivation. That's
Guys,
completely wrong.
guys, I'm sorry, I need to interrupt you.
Okay, go ahead.
So, so the point is, you know, if you want to make more money, just make more money. Don't think about the
Exactly.
future, you know, the
Exactly.
women, the man, you know, the
Right, it
gender,
doesn't matter the
whatever.
motivation. It's what you,
know,
do.
So,
It's what you. So
it
for
doesn't
example,
matter, you know, just like
Let me
stop
say-
thinking about this thing.
right, exactly.
Just like stop
Both of
thinking
you.
about this
Let me
thing.
explain. That's the problem with most women. Sorry, that's kind of a feminine point of view. Because, for example, yesterday, I put a video on my Facebook. There was a police officer. He's a white guy, and there was a black woman complaining about her child being choked by another white guy. And the police officer said, he was being very ignorant, like, well, why was your child over here? Why was your child doing this? Which is very illegal.
Yeah.
So he arrests the black woman for no reason. My father commented on the video, and the first thing my father said was, that's racist. And the first thing I said was, that doesn't fucking matter that is racist. It doesn't matter the motivation. It matters what he is doing, the actions that are taking place, the physical action, the reality. So if somebody is being really good to me, because they want to, I don't know, be my boyfriend, for example, a gay guy. It doesn't change the fact that he's being really good to me. He's still being good to me. It's still happening. That's reality. So he can be good to me, then one day say, hey, I want to fuck you. And I say, that's not happening. He was still good to me.
Who will succeed?
No.
That's
What
the
do you
point. You see? No, that's the point.
So,
I mean,
okay.
a guy is doing everything just to get you.
Okay.
But he won't get you because
Right,
you're
okay,
straight.
okay.
You're not homosexual. Okay. But a girl needs a lot less to get you. So
that's
that's the
motivation.
point.
But see, you're wrong there.
Yeah,
I'll tell you why you're wrong.
because you're straight. I mean,
No, I'll tell you why you're wrong there. Because it's still about the
he's
action.
not gonna get you.
No, it's about the actions. You're skipping
But
the
it's-
actions. You keep
No,
talking about
I'm talking
motivation.
about the business. If the business,
Right, that's-
the businesses,
Business is about
how I can get this guy.
50
I know
seconds.
that's not the business.
I'm
15 seconds left.
Okay, so you
Stop
have-
it and start it.
And
The
that's
red
all.
button.
Really? No.
Okay, all right.
Next time because it's too late.
So-
Okay, we gotta go.
That's
Okay.
it, yeah?
Yeah.